Hey y'all, happy Sunday. I just wanted to come and give this quick word. The other day, one day last week, I can't remember exactly what day it was. I think it was like maybe Monday or Tuesday. I heard Paul and Silas. If you know the story about Paul and Silas, um, they were in the jail, and they were worshiping God all while they was in jail. They wouldn't stop, and suddenly an earthquake came, and the walls of the jail broke open, and they were freed from prison. What they were put in prison for, they were um, released because it was not true. Um, they was basically vindicated, and what they was basically vindicated, but the people that put them in there were trying to let it go, let them go without, making a big fuss of it. But when they got put in there, it was a big, everybody knew about it. It was a public announcement. So they said, no, y'all are going to make noise about us being released as well. Just like you was making noise about putting us in here, you're going to give us the recognition that we deserve for y'all putting us in jail, in prison, or they wasn't leaving. So they got their recognition, and the people that tried to put them in there, and you know how people throw the rock and hide their hand, and then want to come back, and when that's all come to the light, want to let things go, and bring it, put you, want to kind of silently apologize to you, or not make it a big thing about you actually being vindicated, versus making keeping the same energy that they had when they was crucifying you, and you getting thrown into prison or whatever. No, they said keep that same energy, and that's what's about to happen. Well, first of all, when you're in a situation and you're going through your storm, you have to make sure that you are praying, you are worshiping God. I'm telling you, you got to worship him while you're in it. You can't just sit there and be going through it and you ain't turning to God and worshiping him, thanking him. Even though you're going through the fire, you're going through the storm, still, I guarantee you, when you start praising God, even while you're going through, things are going to start turning around. You have to just keep the faith and stand on your 10 toes and stand on your truth, and know that God is going to see you through it all. And at the end of the day, you will be vindicated. And guess what? The people that want to be hush hush about the fact that they were wrong about you, or whatever the case may be, no, they're going to have to keep the same energy. They're going to have to keep the same energy. And the same way that they crucified you, they're going to have to be loud about that apology too. That's just how it's going to be. That's how it's going to have to be. Like, you stand on your 10 toes and crucified me. Stand on your 10 toes and apologize. So I'm putting this word out here because some of y'all have been vindicated, or you're about to be vindicated, and the people that tried to crucify you or put you in a place to where you had to be vindicated are going to come and try to apologize silently. They're not gonna make their apology known like they made everything else known. They're gonna want to try to apologize to you behind closed doors. And now you need to make sure that they keep that same energy and bring, because if it was genuine, it will be public. It will be to a point to where they're gonna come to you like a real person and let it be known. They're gonna clear your name. If they really loved you and if they really cared about you and they really were sorry, they're gonna be the ones to help clear your name. Point blank, period. So don't ever sit there and first of all, don't ever expect somebody to do something to apologize to you, but know that if they do apologize to you, if they were loud with their crucifixion, if they were loud with disrespecting you, they need to be loud when they apologize to you. That's just how it is. Like, expect the same thing that Paul and Silas got, because we in reaping season, and it's people are thinking that because stuff haven't happened to them, that nothing's gonna happen to them. They just don't know. Yeah, they are in for a wake-up call. God he don't forget. And guess what? Your time, the date and the time and the hour has already been brought upon you. The day that you decided to cause harm or do harm to people that ain't did nothing to you, you will reap what you sow. And expect to reap it. Expect to reap it. Don't be walking around here thinking you safe, because you ain't. You're not safe. You're going to reap what you sow. That's why I sit and laugh. I sit and laugh. I smile without fear, knowing who I am, knowing who God is, and knowing what God is going to do. Because it don't matter how much witchcraft anybody tries to put on me. It does not no matter how much the enemy tries to come against me. At the end of the day, you will see the hands of God. If you got to resort to witchcraft to get what you want, then you should know that I'm one hell of a person. I've got to be anointed for you to try to come at me with witchcraft and think that you're going to get over. Think that you're going to get over. You got to be stupid to think that you're going to harm a child of God, a chosen child of God, and ain't nothing going to happen to you. The scripture, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm, is not a joke. And there seems to be some people, some witches, some warlocks, some evildoers out here that think that what they're doing behind the scenes is not being brought to the light. All the darkness is getting exposed. I don't know what makes people think that they're going to be able to just walk around here freely, thinking that, oh, yeah, this happened. so and so did this. Yeah, man, I'm getting this. You really have to be very stupid to think that you're going to walk away knowing what you have done. It don't matter who you call, what witch you go to. Trust me, the names are all in my head. God put their names on my spirit. And the people, like, some of them even know that whatever they do ain't gonna work. And they just taking your money. They just taking your money. And you gonna look stupid in the end. You might think you on top, but you ain't on top. The doors are being opened. The darkness is being brought to the light. And everything that you have done, you will reap. You will reap. Mark my words. Mark my words. You will reap what you sow. I hope and pray that God have mercy on you. God bless.